haunted drivers in the Austin area for 2 years.
Many people sent us these pictures. Rocks blasting through windshields and denting hoods 83 times, putting several people in the hospital. And now KXAN's Phil Prazen reports after all this time, police have arrested a man for another attempt today. Phil?
Robert and Shannon, in just the last 2 hours, police have charged 44-year-old Marquel Boone with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That's a third-degree felony. He now sits in jail on a $50,000 bond. However, police tell us that he is not responsible for all of the 83 rock-throwing cases here along I-35. But people we talked to today who had their rocks hit their cars, well, they're just happy there's a chance for some justice.
Just a little bit higher. I'm sitting right there. That's the target for me.
Around 2 weeks ago, a rock crashed down on Terrell Hill's car while he drove under the 38th and a half Street Bridge. Friday, police caught a man attempting the same near 32nd Street.
When it happens to you, then you look at it as, oh, it can happen to anybody.
And we caught up with Terrell.
Just thinking, are they ever gonna catch him? Are they ever gonna catch this person? You know, it's been, you know.
Too long for him. Too long for many.
They say about 2 years, something like that.
Just before 9 a.m. this morning, 2 witnesses in a truck saw a man throw a rock. They called police. Security footage shows police taking him into custody.
Looking at the news at all the other people that's brain dead, you know, broken collarbone and all that, that's really serious.
Terrell admits he was a lucky one, but hopes this arrest stops any would-be copycat from throwing rocks in the future.
Who knows? Maybe that person might lay low now, you know.
At Robert and Shannon, since Boone is not responsible for all of the rock-throwing incidents, police, they still urge caution along I-35, especially in this lower deck. Terrell, for instance, he says he's not driving on the lower deck until there's been 6 months without a rock-throwing incident. We're live in Austin. Phil Prazen, KXAN News.
And in June of 2014, the first rock-throwing victim was almost killed. Kenneth Johnson was driving home on I-35 when he was hit. He had to have part of his skull removed. Last November, we followed up with Johnson and his mother in Houston. He has made a lot of progress. He can walk and communicate through gestures. A friend told us today the family is glad to see someone is in custody, and they hope it will lead to more arrests.
And since then, police have tried several ways to find the people responsible. They've put up cameras along parts of the interstate. They've also started working with other agencies to find the suspects. There's also a $25,000 reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction. Police have also floated the idea of closing down the lower decks of the interstate late at night on weekends to protect drivers.